Hello, hello, hello. Meow. So with this battle report, we are doing the mission Raid from the Incursions in the Grand Tournament 2021. So my deployment zone will be over here. Barret's and his tower will be over here. Special rules, recover supply cache. You get extra command point if you control one or both objectives in your opponent's deployment zone. Also, if Brett, you did take raid supply lines, right?
I did.
So with his secondary on that, he will also score 3 victory points if he controls one, 5 if he controls both. The main mission for this is domination, so control 2, control 3, control more. These are progressive for 5 points each. And then for secondaries, I will take no prisoners, I will assassinate, and I will engage on all fronts. Whereas Brett, what have you got?
I'm going to do no prisoners behind enemy lines. My handwriting is horrible, and raid supply, like how Mason said earlier.
Yep. So we'll be back with deployment.
Sadly, there's nobody. Oh wait, is there somebody right there?
What?
Ooh, look, somebody's drunk on the ground over there. See, little wicks. Yes.
Oh, she fell off the...
Da da da.
Just put her back on the...
Yeah. Anyway, then out as the light dies again. Oh.
This is very common for us, unfortunately.
Damn cheap with Amazon likes, blah. So, as you can see, we have these lags set up. These lags set up. These lags set up. You know what, exclamation, let's talk about armies right now before we roll for
you're on
poster.
yours right now, so let's talk about them first.
Well, let me see your phone because
Battle Scribe is very nice.
it is. My 40K app is being bad tonight. So
Is it really?
yes, because it's not letting me choose other options other than missile pods for my battle suits. I don't know why.
You can only take missile pods.
I mean, missile pods are pretty good.
So, the Tau in this game are 1,007 points, while the Dark Eldar are 1,005 points.
So, this is the tower step that I'm taking. And I have 2 patrol detachments. So, first off, I have... Let's go over here. He's flying in the air. He's being all fancy among the clouds.
He will drop.
Yeah, so he is actually a Commander Crisis Battlesuit Armor. He has a Fusion Blaster. He has the Normal Strokes Plasma Rifle. He's got a Velocity Tracker, Target Lock. His relic is a solid image projectile system. He also has 2 gun drones. And his role trait is a ghost walks among us.
And then you have the XV8 team.
Well, okay, I was not going to go that far ahead, but I have an XV8 team. As you can see, 3 guys flying around the clouds. Plasma rifles, missile pods, and shields. Then over here on the ground, starting off with this lad.
Shiny.
Yes, he is very shiny. So, he is another Crisis Suit Commander, and he has 2 gun drones, missile pod, and plasma rifle, and target lock, and velocity tracker.
Veracity.
Veracity. Then I have a cell suit team, 2 fusion blasters, and 4 burst cannons. Then 3 squads of fire warriors.
Each 10-man strong?
Yes, sir. And other than that, that is really it. And I am standing in what pose again?
What do you mean standing in what pose?
Oh, it's like...
do you want to use Mont Ka or Cayenne?
Cayenne is the one that I get the exploding shock, right?
Later in the game, yes.
Yes, I'm going to pick that then.
Okay. And then... now, I do have these units in transport, but we're going to start off... Where's my Archon? Here's my Archon. He's in the transport there. Now, I'm using Cabal of the Poison Tongue. He is a raid mastermind. He is taking the Djinn Blade. He is a Master Archon, and his Warlord trait... Oh, shit, I forgot to take the Warlord trait. So I'll just pick it right now. I have no idea what it is. Probably whatever Hatred Eternal is.
That's always kind of fun, actually. I like being angry.
I don't remember what it is. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
I think it's something CC related.
Yeah.
Anyway, then my homunculus, right there, who has a mask on him. He is a Master Homunculus. I'm using the Coven of the 12 today. So, because I'm taking the Alliance of Agony, for anyone who wants to know. He has Alchemico Maestro. And he has Twisted Animator, which means he can bring back Rex from the dead. And then over here, we have Zazekinus.
As I trip over the chair, because I am definitely sober, I promise you guys.
Oh yeah, you're always sober. I rolled randomly for drugs, a 3 and a 4. She has a Triptych Whip. She is a show stealer for Cult of Strife. She is WYSIWYG. She does have precision blows, so she gets lots of attacks, and if any of those attacks are unmodified 6s, you're getting mortal wounds, baby. But let's move on. Now let's go to the first unit of Kabbalah Warriors. There's actually 2 of them, one here and one with the Archon and the transport. They each have Blast Pistol, Agonizer, Blaster, and then the Rex. Boop. The Akathist has a Hex Rifle. He is right here. And then I also have an Osfector in there. It's another shooting weapon. And then finally, I have a unit of 5 Witches. Also in here. I rolled randomly for their drugs. They got a 1 and a 3. The Hecatrix, I'm using 1 CP from the one of the expansion books to give her a relic, Morvane's Agonizer. Basically, it's a regular Agonizer that forces you to not be able to fall back. Yes! Anyway, otherwise, there's no other options in there. And then I just have a unit of 9 Reavers. The Arena Champion has an Agonizer, Heat Lance. There are 2 other Heat Lances in that unit. And then they are, of course, Cult of Strife. And then I have 3 Venoms, all of which have Chain Snares and double Splinter Cannons. And they're, of course, Cabal of the Poison Tongue, because why not? So this is the only one that is empty right now. We'll find out how that works. We'll find out how that goes here in a little bit. If I have first turn, it'll work well. If I don't have first turn, it's going to be horrible.
And on that, wait, was that it for you?
Yep.
And on that note, shoot.
Dun 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 dun. I'll be going.
Dang. So, if you hear some barking in the background, we have Miss Lemon here. She really wants to play, but sadly because of the stairs, she can't go up the stairs. And she's getting too old that we can't pick her up.
Bad back.
Yes, and she's a baby. A 13-year-old baby. That she needs her inhaler right now. She needs to be puffed.
Puff, puff, pass.
Yes, but we love her. So if you have any barking, it's Miss Lemon. Don't worry, she's fine. Well, let's see what we moved.
Moved this up. Moved that up. Moved them up, because holy crap, 18-inch movement. Moved him up just a little bit, just to get some line of sight. My basic plan is just to shoot the crap out of them. I'm hoping to kill 4.
Oh, love.
Yep. I'm hoping to kill 4, maybe 5. And then assault with this. But Let's see how this goes.
Well, they gotta keep going because it's bad. Oh, no, wait, because it's all poison, right?
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter about the battle suit -1 strength.
Well, that -1 strength is only for Borkan.
Oh.
That is not for Tau.
Oh.
And you chose Tau, motherfucker.
I thought it was all battle suits.
Nope. That is Borkan battle suits.
Well, let me ask this just real quick. So if I did do Borkan, does that mean that, let's say a poison weapon is a 4-up, does that mean that would become a 5-up? Or
No, because the Borkan, what it does, if it is strength 7 or less, it minuses the strength.
Mm-hmm.
Now, technically, poison weapons are strength 2, but they wound on whatever anyway.
Yeah.
And Cabal of Poison Tongue is a +1 to that. So they're like poison 4 will become poison 3. So it really wouldn't matter against anything besides something marked with a vehicle keyword.
Everything's being really dumb right now. So anyway, talking about being dumb, what's happening here and there and there and there?
Well, they're just tiptoeing an objective. My goal is to basically wipe you off this objective. So I can have 1, 2. I'm currently holding 3, but I want to have 4 because I'm a greedy little fucking bastard.
Okay. So let's start some shooting.
So we'll start with this one right here because he can only see 1 anyway. So he'll have...
Ooh, excuse me, my goodness, guys.
Just double check because I know splinter cannons changed. Yep, they're a heavy 3. Okay. So he's got 2 splinter cannons. He's going to be hitting... Normally hits on 3s, but you're -1, so 4s.
Ooh.
Saved you from 2.
Hey.
Or sorry, saved you from 1. And then Cabal of the Poison Tongue, so I need 3s. 1, 2, 3 at AP -1.
So only 4's up.
2
Ooh.
damage each.
So that would be 2 dead.
Yep. So the Rax will now shoot a Hex Rifle, which will be the red dice, and an Ossifector, which will be the green dice, at the same stealth unit.
Here's my question though, real quick. Because they're shooting through a building.
I'm taking line of sight from over here.
Boop. So can all the guys actually see that?
Yep. Because let's take the tape measure here. Yeah, you see that? They all
So
have
these
line
two
of sight.
guys?
No, it's him and him that have the weapons.
Oh, I thought it was the whole squad. I'm sorry.
No.
Oh my goodness. I feel quite silly.
And they're barely within the 24-inch range. So if you had removed those 2, I wouldn't have been able to shoot.
Oh. Anywho.
Ossifector, Hex Rifle. I need 4s to hit. That one fails. Hex Rifle, strength 6. And that is an unmodified, so that will be a mortal wound,
okay,
in addition to AP -2, 2 damage.
Oh, another one's dead.
Cobalite Warriors inside of the transport, shooting everything they've got that has range into them. The green dice are the splinter rifles I've already measured for range.
Yep.
And the blue die is the blaster. I need 4s to actually hit you.
All hex except 1.
Yep. And there are no rerolls, but... So the green dice will need 3s. That one will need a 2 because they're toughness 4, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Whee!
Ooh.
So just 2 AP zeros.
And I biffed both of them. Wow, I biffed one.
One take. So now the Reaver is shooting everything they've got into the stealth suits as well. Green dice are the splinter rifles.
Oh.
Red dice are going to be the heat lances. They do have a ballista skill increase because of their drugs.
But it's kind of zoned out because of the stealth thing, my bob.
And really bad rolling.
It's not got a good amount of hits, though, actually.
That was about 50-50. They're supposed to be a little bit better. But all the heat lances hit. And so the heat lances are going to need, I forget if it's 2s or 3s, we'll check that in a little bit. But the green dice will need 4s because they're Witch Cult.
And let's have to do some double check. Because of math, and math again, The Heat Lance actually wounded all 3, and because it's basically a melta weapon.
It's a lance melta, so it doesn't need to be within half range to get that +2.
Well, it's still a base 2 damage, and they'll have 2. Then.
Well, because it's D6 +2.
Yeah.
So the only thing remaining that shoots that has range is this venom into them.
Okay then. So what's it going to shoot then?
It's going to shoot its 2 splinter cannons.
Yay! Splinter cannons.
So, hitting on 3s. Ooh, 2 misses. And poison tongue, so 3s. So just 2 AP -1s, so 4 ups.
Yeah.
To recover.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you're all good.
Anything else at all? Any assaults?
No, my plan was to just kill 5 of them and then assault with this so that I could hide behind this terrain piece, but that decided not to happen. So, your turn 1.
Well, honestly, just want to say this just real quick. I was kind of thinking about like the battle suits. I sort of really have put them in a building thinking about it. But at the same time, at least basically the whole army's fire was on 1 unit instead of...
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of biffed because I had a brain fart of... I thought they had much longer ranged weapons, but you have very short to medium range weapons, mostly.
But also, you made the same mistake with them that I made with the commandos a few games ago against the Death Guard. You put them too far forward.
Yes, and that was definitely my biff.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it is now my turn. Okay, so my movement was legitimately, I kid you not, firearms moved outside of the defensive positions because I do not know why. And the Battleship Commander moved over too, so I have better line of sight.
To both the Reavers and to here.
Yes.
So he has options.
Yes.
But that also means I have options.
Well, hopefully I can kill those options, or at least thin down your options. So, talking about thinning down options, I'm going to start over here with this squad right here. I'm going to shoot all, I was going to say 30, I wish, or 10 pulse rifles at the Venom right there.
Aw, it hasn't done much to you yet.
I'm going to use a stratagem, pulse onslaught. So when I roll a 6 to hit, it's an automatic wound. So it's pretty good.
Is that the one that also gives AP, or is that another one?
That's something else.
Okay.
Okay, so...
I know I used it last game, but I forget what all of them do, because I only did it once.
So...
There's 1.
Yeah, I got a couple, actually.
Yeah, there's 1 automatic wound, so you take that out of the pile.
Yes. Then I need... What's the toughness again?
5.
So 2 wounds. And
3, actually.
Yep, 3 and
that's...
-1.
Yeah, so 5 up either way. I should make 1.
Yay! 2 wounds.
So 2 damage, so it goes down to 4.
Okay, well, while we're doing
I
that...
have to do this, because it is pretty.
It is fantastic! And talking about being fantastic, I'm going to go and do my... Battleship Commander is going to shoot his pulse rifle and his missile pods. Excuse me.
Pulse rifle. Plasma
Nova.
rifle. His relic, Nova, plasma rifle.
English, me speak none. It's going to shoot at the Viper, but it's gun drones.
Venom.
Anyway, drones, snakes, at them.
Okay.
So first off,
I'm only correcting you because I know it pisses you off.
Nova plasma rifle of doom, missile pods, hitting on 2s.
-1.
+1 to hit. Okay. Well, I will roll that one, and that's
It's a 1. Yeah, it's not like the -1 did anything. No. But they both need 3s.
Yeah. So the plasma rifle failed. I'm going to use a stratagem to roll that because I definitely need that.
That actually goes to a 4. Yep.
Well, I got +1 because of the turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right. So you technically had 7.
Yep.
You just forgot about it.
Yes, they both wound, actually. So now...
1 is just 3 goes through, so that puts me at 1. So, and this one will become a 5 up, 5. Invul. Whee! Nope. Does it explode? Well, I'll see if it explodes. Anyway, because I'm right here. Yes. Ooh. I gotta disembark and then count models for see who goes boom, but let's see, I got 5, 6 in there. I'll have the Succubus be the red.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me be right back. I'm going to see if I can re-roll that. So the green dice are the regular witches, red die is the HQ, and nobody dies getting out.
Dang.
But I will still have to do the, I believe it's D3 mortal wounds.
Yes, please. Yes, son. Yes, queen.
So, let's see. No, it's just one. So regardless, one witch does not come out of there.
Hey, I mean, one less is one less for me. I'm happy about that.
So I will have to kill one off.
Yep, and you do that, and I'm going to do some more dice picking. Okay, so now it's going to be the drones. I'm going to shoot into the, what are those called again?
Reaver jet bikes.
I've faced them so many times, I can't remember the name.
I barely remember the names.
I don't know where I am right now. So, on that note, I'm going to be shooting egg fox pulse carbines into them, hitting on 2s due to drone controller. Then we roll those.
Wait, are they core unit?
Drone control is actually a warrior option that comes on a battlesuit commander. Battlesuits.
Okay, so you
use the bearer's ballistic skill instead of the regular ballistic
But the
skill.
reroll. Is the reroll...
Remember, the part of the unit.
Okay, so, and he rerolls for himself, or is that for core?
Let's go check that out real quick.
Time to throw some shade at myself, because I messed up the Tau Commander's Master of War ability in the last game of Tau vs. Death Guard. It is not for himself. It is only for core units. Oop, I gotta try to aim that properly. There we go. And the light keeps going off. So, alright, let's see how those do. All right.
Anywho, I only missed 2, so need first wound, and I got 2 wounds.
And is there any AP on the carbines?
There's not, actually.
So, I'm 4 up because of the bike.
Go, bike, go! Oof. Well, on that note, I'm going to go and shoot all of the Fire Warriors from them to them.
Now, they will get the reroll.
Yes. Sadly, they are not within rapid fire range, though. But that's still fine. And I get 1 reroll. Wow,
not good. You should have gotten more on that.
How about 1 wound?
T5, yes. Because of the drug, because of one of their 2 drugs, they're T5.
-1, though.
Oh, well.
Huzzah!
One takes a wound, and we'll be right back.
And my last thing, my goodness, I love our equipment that we have.
Sorry about the light keep going out.
No, it's more like, damn the company who made this POS. Anyway, to what POS is, Fire Warriors, into them. I am within 6 inches on my commander, so I get the reroll. And I will be hitting on 4s. Rerolling, wow, that was a lot of 1s.
Rerolling, wow.
Wow, I got 2 more wounds. 2 more hits. And I get...
You actually did quite well there.
I did, actually. -1, keep that in mind.
I should make 1 or 2.
Oof.
I make 2, so 3, so one of them is finished off, and 2 wounds kills another.
Huzzah!
And we'll be right back again.
So did these guys move? Or?
They just did a little bit of repositioning, and that's really it. But otherwise, the witches moved. Whee! But, haha, we're infantry, we can move through. We're infantry, we can move through that shit. She advanced, but because I have power from pain, I have advance and charge, so I'm not too worried. A little bit of repositioning over here. Moved him to the center of the board to zone out the main center, so you can't drop battle suits in the middle. You'll be forced to go along the outside edges. somewhere. Gee, I wonder where it's going to be. And that's my movement. It's time to start shooting people.
Okay, should I flip this off?
Yep.
Damn.
So, Reaver jet bikes shooting into the red squad of fire warriors. The big red dice are the heat lances. Are there any minuses to hit them?
No, not at all.
Okay, so, and they have the ballistic skill modifier.
So we're hitting on 2s.
So that one misses.
Okay.
And 4s and 2s.
So it looks like 2 wounds and 2 are sizzled.
Well, 2 are just sizzled, yeah.
Yep. And make that 3 are pewed.
Now for the warriors inside the venom. Green is the splinter fire. Red is the blaster. No rerolls right now because I'm within. And these will need 3s to wound. This will need a 2. So 1 is just dead.
Yes. Yeah, so another one's dead.
Now this venom in the center shooting at the same target with the cannons. 3s to hit. Oh, that was terrible. And 3s to wound. So just 1 AP minus 1.
Live.
The far side venom that is empty with the red on it. Ooh, that's a lot of misses.
This isn't who? One squad again?
Same squad.
Okay.
And a 3.
Got it.
1 AP minus 1.
Oh, another one's dead.
Okay. So the witch squad is shooting all their pistols into the warriors there. Green's dice are the splinter. Red is the blast pistol. And they do not have ballistic skill modifier. So 2 and 4. 2 and 4 just barely. So 1 is sizzled. Or no, this is D6 damage. So, but yeah, 1 is sizzled and 1 is made.
Yep.
All right. The witches are charging into the commander with flawless approach, which prevents overwatch, prevents set to defend, and prevents. Oh, what's the other one called? Set, defend, and hold steady. So, their charge range. Oh yeah, they're definitely in. So, and then the succubus, because 6 inches for the other ones. I'll mark that on the tape measure. Succubus only needs minimum. Wow, okay. She's excited.
You want to do a multi-kills while we're at it?
No, I would have had to declare that already.
Oh.
So the witches and the succubus have successfully charged the commander. The regular witches, the red dice are Morvane's Agonizer. Green dice are the regular Hecatari Blades. I'm hitting you on 3s. And they're right next to the succubus. So I forget what that does.
I think it'd be like a reroll to hit.
And what it does is reroll a wound roll of 1.
Huh.
Wound rolls of 1.
Well, do you usually hit on 2s though, right?
That's the hitting on 2s is for the Blood Brides, the upgraded version.
Oh.
The non-upgraded version that these are hit on 3s.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, strength 3 against toughness what?
5.
So 5's here, 4's here because they're poisoned.
Right.
And, you know, I'll spend a command point there to reroll one of these reds. Yay!
What's the AP?
AP minus 3, 1 damage.
Okay, and then I will go.
Oh, reroll 1s to wound.
Yep.
Oh, wait, that was a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll reroll this one instead of just taking its place. Okay. So, yeah. So...
2 wounds?
Yeah. No, just the 1.
Just the 1? Okay.
Just the 1 because you're mainly T5.
Okay, and you know what? Yeah, so... Oh, let me go look at something real quick, actually.
Now it's the succubus's turn. And she also has the no escape, but you already can't fall back. She will be she cannot use her own reroll aura. But we'll see how this goes.
Yes.
So, unmodified 6s because of the weapon will cause, and her leadership ability will cause 2 mortal wounds. So there's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 mortal wounds right off the bat. 2 of which you can just put on your drones.
Yes. So I'm going to do that.
Because it's 2 damage. No wait. Let me read those rules real quick. Okay, so there's a few stratagems that I'm going to use.
Well, before we go on, actually, so first off, the commander of the drones did get killed. I don't think we didn't say that at all.
So she's Master of Succubus, so she consolidates further, and she doesn't have to do it towards close enemy unit, so she goes into them.
Mm-hmm.
She does one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm spending 1 CP for Invigorated by Evisceration. After an enemy unit is destroyed as a result of melee attack made by a Cult of Strife infantry or biker, until the start of my next turn, models in that unit have a 4+ invulnerable save.
Okay. I thought she already had it. I thought they had a 4 invulnerable save already.
They only have it in close combat.
Oh, so even against shooting.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, they normally have it in close combat, but she has it all the time.
Gotcha.
They usually only get it in close combat.
Gotcha.
If I remember correctly. But anyway, and there was another one that I wanted to look at.
So quick, they can do it. Do it.
Oh, I think it's in the other book. Right?
Oh my goodness.
So just cut. Another stratagem puts me down to 1. Just for giggles. Pray they don't take you alive. Use a stratagem in the fight phase when an enemy warlord unit is destroyed by a melee attack by a Drakari unit in my army. Until the end of the battle. Each time a combat attrition test is taken by an enemy unit, -1 from that combat attrition test.
Okay.
So, I will also use 2 CP.
Okay.
To let them fight again, but you get to fight with them first.
Watch us fail epically.
Oh wait, I can't use that 2 CP.
Yes, you can.
No, I only have 1 left. But you do get to make your attacks.
Did you do your did you get your +1 in the beginning of the turn?
Yep, that's factoring that in.
Oh.
So I can't do that.
Oh my goodness, I got 2 hicks. Oh my god, I got 1 wound.
1 wound, 4 up.
Okay.
Made. And then over here, you have 10, 11 attacks.
Yes. She's toughness 4, right?
3.
Oh, are they toughness 4?
3.
Oh, well, I guess I completely screwed that up. And I only got...
You still need 5s to hit me, right?
Yeah, and I epically failed.
No, you got a 5 there for the wound. So you got 1.
Yeah.
And 4 up invul.
She was good.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go do that.
Morale for them. Do you want to auto pass?
No, but I'll go do that. I'm going to fight again.
I can't. I
can't?
don't have enough CP.
Oh.
I only have 1 that requires 2.
Well, I'm going to go and do my morale check for them. So that's going to be...
You lost 6, you know.
Ha! Gone.
So 1 automatically runs away.
Yeah, the whole squad's gone.
No, you take combat attrition test for that first.
Yeah.
So automatically 1 runs away.
Yep, so that's 3.
No, just
No.
Squad.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want... So remove whoever you want to run away first.
Boop.
Now for everybody else in the squad, you roll a d6. For you're under half, so any 1s and 2s, somebody runs away. And because the stratagem that I used, also 3s.
Okay, so then that.
No, that's a 5. So you lost 3 in total.
Oh, I
still have 1 guy left.
Oh, I thought you said like 3 as in -3 lordship, not.
No.
Oh, okay.
Basically 1s, 2s, and 3s. You're under half. So combat attrition. You normally roll 1, somebody runs away. You're under half. And because it's stratagem, I used all your combat attrition tests from now on are also a -1. So 1, 2s, and 3s are failures. Somebody runs.
Gotcha. As you can see, I'm not really my units either auto pass or they just get completely wiped.
Well, at the same time, this is one of those bits where they just had a bad matchup. That's really it.
Dude, let me just say this. I think a single grot against a whole squad of fire warriors, I think that's a bad matchup for the Tau.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what I can do. Okay, so I'm going to go and actually start my shooting phase. I'm going to shoot my Crisis Squad right here into the Reavers.
They are at -1 to hit because of the lightning fast reactions.
Yep, but I think I have a commander right there, and I have the towel set, so I get a reroll So let's see if that actually will help at all. So
Yep, I am down to 0 command points.
for now, then I have, so the red is the plasma rifle and the green is the missile pogs. And hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s. Look at that.
1 hit so far, so we'll take that out.
And I'm gonna, yeah. So look at that. That kind of
2 more.
stunk. So now I'll be needing 3s. And I have 2 wounds.
They'll each just outright kill somebody. But I have a 6-up invul.
I thought our 4 roll was safe.
No, that's for these witches right now because of the stratagem.
Before the Reavers don't have a 4 roll save?
Yes.
Huh.
For an armor save. Anyway, 6 up. Nope, 2 are toasted.
Huh.
We'll be right back.
Okay, now for my commander, I'm going to split fire. The gun drones are going to shoot into the Reavers. Commando's plasma rifle is going to shoot into the Reavers. And his fusion blaster is going to shoot into the Viper. So,
You want to do the Viper first?
I'm going to do the gun drones first. I got the dice right here, and I'll be needing 3s. Rerolling 1s. My goodness, that stunk.
No, we just went through this.
Oh, yes, we did actually. My goodness.
Because I messed up the last game.
And I need 4s. Because their toughness is 5.
Yep.
So 2 wounds. No AP.
2 no AP.
No AP.
So 4.
Look at that.
They're good.
And then now for the plasma rifle. Nothing. That has fusion blaster. Hits. And wounds.
Now this is the one that I do get an invul save against, right?
Yes.
So 5 up. Whee! That is not a 5 up.
Okay.
So he takes
LOL.
6 damage.
Well,
So
let's see if it's 6 plus anything else. Just
it's going to kill him out anyway.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, we use 4.
Besides, Melto would be d6 plus 2, but theirs might be weird. So, but anyway, he's dead regardless.
Okay.
So let me roll for them.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These will be the regular guys, and that will be the Archon. I cannot reroll this. One regular guy does die, and does the vehicle? Will the vehicle explode? That's cock die. No.
Who?
So one regular guy dies.
So for this quagmire, let's just say, I'm going to be burning through a lot of command points. So I'm going to do point blank volley, so I can shoot in close combat. I'm going to do pulse onslaught, relentless. Oh, actually, I forgot. No, never mind for that one.
So just the shooting close combat one, right?
For the close combat one.
Okay, that's 2 command points, I think.
Yes. Then I'm going to do focus fire, so that's +1 to my wound.
Is that for them or for somebody else?
That's for everybody.
That's for everybody in this squad, right?
Correct.
Okay, so they're shooting close combat with +1 to wound, so they'll be wounding her on 2s.
Oh, actually, no. So for focus fire, it's actually uses stratagem in the shooting phase when an enemy model loses any wounds as a result of a attack made by a tile model in your army. Until the end of the phase, each time a tile set core model from the army makes an attack against an enemy model's unit, add 1 to the attack's wound roll.
So you have to wound her first.
No, it's any enemy model.
Okay. So after any enemy model is used, which...
Yes.
Okay.
So then... So
it's not in the target unit.
Correct. So it's that, point blank volley, then pulse onslaught, which is an automatic 6s to hit, is a wound.
Okay.
So, this is a lot. Okay.
You just really want to kill that succubus.
Yes, and she's got a 4-point normal save, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, never mind then. So, 20 fox, hitting on 4s, and I get to do a reroll because I'm the Talisept. That does diddly squat.
You got a good amount of hits there.
Yeah.
And you're only going up against a single model.
Well, the good thing is because the 6s are automatic wounds,
I'll have to roll those later.
Yep. Then.
So I'll put those to the side right there for the moment.
And she's toughness 4, so.
No, 3.
Oh.
You're winning on 2s.
Oh. Okay.
Just 2s is all you need.
Then they have that many.
Okay, this many 4-ups, and I think she has 5 wounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I only.
She takes 2.
I'm going through 4 command points just for you to take 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that one. That
mathematically, it should have been the reverse of this.
Yeah. Oh well, whatever.
Well, almost the reverse. Like, I should have made, like, that many. Like, 4 should have gone through, maybe 5, but not only 2.
Whatever. The good thing is, though, I do get that +1 to wound with these guys, and I'm going to shoot them into.
And it's not against that target.
That is correct. So.
That sounds suspicious.
Let's cut that and double check.
So, correction, that stratagem is only for the unit that had already lost a wound. That focused fire. They're the ones that had lost the wound, so that 2 CP would have only been useful against them, but he can't shoot them with anything else. So, what we're saying is, she lost 0 wounds, but he gets back the 2 CP because he wouldn't have been able to do it against her anyway.
Correct.
So
my last thing is these 5 words into them.
Aw, it's like they did something.
And I got 2 hits.
Now you do get a Tausept reroll to hit or wound.
Correct, and I'm going to do that for a wound. And I'm going to do the wound and 1 wound.
1 4-up because of the stratagem that I used.
Womp womp womp. Da, da, da. And that is my shooting phase.
She's the one hanging on somebody else's base, so I'll just kill her off for the moment. Alright, and that's it. Fighting time.
Yes.
Do you want to cut here?
Yeah.
Alright, Succubus, make your attacks. We'll be back. That's a common relic, but...
So, 3 attacks and 2 hits.
They have 1 hit.
And 1 wound.
And Invul? Failed, so she does take a wound.
And then for my morale for them, it is going to be at -8, and the leadership 8.
Well, a 1's automatic, a nat 1 still succeeds. Yes. Unless you want to auto pass. So yeah, 1 will run away and then roll the combat attrition for the other guy at -2. So yeah, he runs away too.
Okay.
Because of the stratagem I used earlier.
That is correct. And I think at this point, we're going to call the game because you're at that many points. I'm at LL points. And yes, like always, because this was a good game. So
here's what I think hurt you the most. You brought in the XV8s too late.
I want to say no, because I think what would have happened, because I was actually thinking about this, was to put them right, like, in the line. Mm-hmm. But I thought, well, if I deep strike them, because most of the time when I do deep striking, it's kind of trying to go, like, split your forces in half. And I was thinking, well, if I go and also hold, some objectives in the back, that would help me with points. Mm-hmm. But then I was thinking to myself when it got to this point, because I was either thinking about going against them, but then I thought, well, why am I going to waste multi-damage weapons against single models? Then them, I was like, I have a feeling that they'd be really good in close combat.
Yeah, well, they have poison.
Well, they also have a leader, and most of the time your HQs in Dark Eldar are really good in close combat.
The Homunculus isn't that great. He does have poisoned weapons, but that wound on 2s, but AP is
But he's still wounding on 2s, though.
And you have 4-up invuls on everything, and on a 3-up armor. So otherwise, you never held any of these objectives.
Correct, because I was hoping to go, turn 1, I couldn't really.
So one of the things that could have been done is rather than having them here, having them at least tiptoe back here to have the objective. Yes, you would have been closer to me, but with how fast Dark Eldar move, it doesn't really matter. Especially when you have advancing charge on the second turn.
Right. So, my plan was to go and I had a feeling like objective 2 I wasn't really going to get, because if I was going to go and move them into right here, that's going to be open for you to swing around.
Yes, but I would have to give up my own objective.
But at the same time, you could have always taken those crewborn and get skipped on objective 6.
No, they're just regular warriors.
Well,
it does make a difference.
Well, rules-wise, but I'm just saying for like model-wise,
yeah.
You could have held objective 6. Well, I mean, hold on, English, think. They could have held objective 6 with these lads, then move the rebels around and just pewed them all to death, either close combat or by shooting.
Actually, that wasn't their purpose there. Their purpose in the center of the board was twofold. One,
okay.
Prevent you from deep striking between me, and two, as a QRF, so that if you, no matter what side you go on, they could move towards that and put their firepower against you, in addition to whatever else was going on.
Well, see, the thing though is, I think deep striking, like almost any unit, straight in the middle of like most like Dark Eldar lines,
is dangerous.
I mean, the only thing I would maybe ever think. No, actually nothing, because you have so many poison weapons.
Well, especially when it's Cabal the Poison Tongue, which is Poison 3s as opposed to Poison 4.
Well, I was gonna say like
made a difference.
I was gonna say maybe like Terminators with Storm Shields, but at the same time you're poisoned.
Yeah.
And
Poison at the same time doesn't really have any AP.
But at the same time, you have a lot of attacks.
Yes,
and then it does kind of offset it.
Yeah. Dark Eldar are this weird meta breaker army, because they can just do weird stuff. Some people absolutely love doing Coven with damage reduction, but that just seems boring to play to me.
I don't know, man, but still a good game. I think I learned that the Tau Sept sucks, because I was underneath the impression that my Overwatches were 5s, and I had...
No.
Yeah, I'm bad, but...
You forgot about the new ones.
Yeah, but...
So, going back to the Sept that you believe you made a mistake on.
Yes.
Would you prefer to have gone with Farsight Enclaves, which basically give you a free Markalite within 12 inches, and something else, I forget what the other one that it does, or Borkan that I used last game, which gives -1 strength to strength 7 and lower weapons against battlesuit and vehicle units, and also 4 inches to your range.
But here's the thing, though. I think maybe the second one is because of the range, because you don't really have that many strength 7 and above weapons. That's the thing. Yes, you have the heat lances, but there was more...
Strength 8.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's only 3. Then they have, blasters, yes?
Yes, I had 2 blasters, 3 blast pistols, 4 blast pistols in this list. Yeah. So,
I think, just the number of shocks, I think...
The Os Effector is Poison 2, and the Hex Rifle is a Strength 6.
So, I don't know. I think that is something that I am going to do some research on. The SD card is almost filled up, and I will have to... I honestly didn't know that the SD card was almost filled up, but...
Oops, we had that problem last time.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, hit that subscribe button, blah, 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 and get your stuff painted. Oh, duh, I gotta do that.